All right, I'll wait and see if anybody else comes in here. Oh, Mary Jane Doe, I don't know how far it went. How far did you guys get to see the holes in the bedroom floor? At least that part. I see. I am back. I need to know how far no, just when you started walking down the hallway. See, I don't understand that because the internet I thought was back there in that room. So I don't understand why when I walk down the hallway that happens. But all right, if you know, you know. Hi everybody. Hi Aussie True Crime Lulu Cooey Lizzo. All right. Oh, get down. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly go back over this. For some reason, my internet goes out when I walk down the hallway, so I won't do that no more. Those that have been here since day one, you guys remember when I told that big lie to Beefcake about how I didn't know the holes in the carpet? How the holes in the carpet had gotten there, and then it was a big thing. He called the carpet people out here, and they did carpet testing, and they took our vacuum and stuff like that because we replaced, all the flooring, the carpet, the floors, everything when we moved in here. And here 3 months later, hey, Newt. Hey, buddy. Is that mine? Come here. Come here. Hold on, little girl. Nunu, that's mine. It's not yours. Come here. Newt's defer. Come here. You're not going to come here? Is that mine, buddy? Hey. Hey, have a seat. Let's talk. Is that mine? Not you, little girl. You can have that. Newt, is that mine? Drop it. Come here. That's mine. Drop it, buddy. Newt. Newt, you gonna get in trouble. Newt, that's mine. Drop it. Newt, drop it. Thank you. Mine. 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 Oh, see, she took your toy. That's what happens. No, this is puppies. That's puppies. No, you go find your ball. No, don't you do it. No, sir, sorry. Go find your ball. You go find your ball. It's outside. Go get it. It's outside. Go get it. No, you can't have that. You guys already took all of her toys. Anyways, I asked for an hour of sleep. I got an hour of sleep and then some, and woke up to the sound that I remember hearing Anichka doing when she was putting holes in the damn carpet. And I looked down, and that little ragamuffin right there was in the bedroom and pulling up carpet. So there's holes, even more holes now in the carpet. It's not like BK's going to get mad at me because we have to replace that carpet before we move. Anyways, it's just that I have a hack where we don't have to replace the whole thing, But now, because she made the holes even bigger, we're going to have to. So I've got more of this flooring. I'll just have somebody come in and put it only in that bedroom. Oh my God, you guys, I could not freaking believe it that the new puppy was eating the carpet. I've never had a dog that ate carpet. Never. I thought the reason why Anichka did it is because I used to have one of those puffer things in here that you put your feet on, and it was made of carpet. So when Anichka was a baby, is that mine? Little girl. Is that mine? Is that my, come here. Is that my little girl? Anichka, come here. Is that my, come here. Is that mine? Thank you. Oh, Lord. Well, we have to replace the damn carpet anyways, and I do have flooring that was left over from doing this flooring. So I'll just have somebody come out and put the flooring down in that room and then use pieces of that carpet to fix the other rooms that Anichka decided to do. I couldn't believe it. But whenever I had that puffer here, when Anichka was a baby, she used to lay on it. Because I didn't have that big bedding right there. She would lay on it. And I watched her. I thought it was the cutest damn thing that she was pulling the little carpet weavers out of it. I didn't know that that was going to make her want to do that with every piece of carpet she ever laid on. Because she never did it. I always had a carpet in here. She never did it in here. I can't believe it. But I'm going to tell you right now, y'all. I'm not telling Beefcake about it. If he says something, I'll be like, look, dude. I think Anichka did that when she was a baby. You just don't remember because you're not used to being in this room. Oh. Anyways, that got me up real quick, but I got a 3-hour nap. I don't know what he did. There's no poop or pee in the house. I did my floors this morning before I went to bed. But y'all, don't think I didn't leave that door wide open. He was right here on the floor asleep when I was like, I need just an hour. I left the door open and because the minute he gets up, usually from sleep, he'll go to that door to go to the bathroom. So I looked around after I got up, and sure enough, he gone outside. But we're eating carpet, so I can't go lay down in the bedroom unless Beefcake or somebody's here. Well, it had to be Beefcake. That can sit in here and keep an eye on this dog. I can take the big ones to bed with me because when I tell them bedtime, they're like, oh, yes. Oh, yeah, let's go to bed. How are you guys doing? Hi, Peggy. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Clark. Good to see you, Andrew Clark. That's a pretty name, Andrew. Good to see you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, you guys. I'm going back to just hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. It's just too much talking, and I talk a lot anyways. It's good to see everybody. While he was active and playing, he had the zoomies when I first woke up, so I wanted to get it on camera, but then him and Newt were having a discussion about who gets the toy. Newt won. But the bigger dogs are starting to interact with him more on their terms. If he comes up and wants to play and is acting all kind of crazy, they'll like snap and bark like what Newt did at him, and it scares him and he runs away. So, but on their terms, they're starting to interact with him more. And also, Wednesday, I found her laying on the front porch. I found Wednesday laying on the front porch, so I brought her in and went and laid her in that room. She slept in there for about 2 hours, then she came out here screaming again to get outside, so put her back out. Wild Angel, hey girl. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Just decided to come on while he was being really active. Newt was being active playing. So, and then I had to tell y'all about more carpet stories in my house. We're going to go out and smoke in a minute. You can see all fucking, oh my God, you guys. It'll be an all-nighter for me again tonight because now I got to go and I just need to clean now. I've got to move the dresser back out here because I had a dresser that was hey, stop doing that. I've got a dresser that I like underneath there, but that is a folding table. It's an antique, and I bring that out for Christmas because Then I could put the nativity scene on it. Anyways, I think I've got, every time I walk by though, I see something else that I forgot to take down. But I got all the Christmas down in here. It's all gone. It looks bare as hell, but I need to come in here and just wipe everything down. Put this dresser back in the living room, that table back in here. And then I got all, Beefcake always leaves these lights up, but he changes them to white. It's just something he always does. This is his office. He can do it the hell he wants. But I did get all the Christmas down except for the Thomas Kincaid snow globes that he collects. I'm letting him put those away. It's not my business. But other than that, I mean, I got it all done. I now just have to come in here and dust. And I'm not going to bring out any of my spring stuff. This is all the shit that just kind of sits around. But I will be decorating for spring probably. I don't even feel like doing it until like February. Mandel's empty. Yeah. So I just need to come through and do a good vacuuming underneath all the furniture and dusting and putting things, finding places where everything goes, and then we can just sit here for a month and look at it all while there's nothing in here hardly. Cleaning her house clean again. It's really not though. I mean, I could show you. It's dusty as hell. I did get some pieces dusted, but okay, I got one piece dusted. That is the truth. But if I took you by everything else, not clean. Rest my case. I don't know. My OCD, you guys, is not nearly as bad as it used to be. I think I can live like this. Sometimes it's annoying, but I can live like this without being completely miserable. The OCD I used to have, before I got on the right medication for it, was I would get up purposely at 5 o'clock every Sunday morning. Now, this is supposed to be my day off, right? I have weekends off. I used to get up every Sunday morning and start cleaning. And I wouldn't go to bed. Usually it took me, because I had 2 stories, 4-bedroom house, it took me all that time to clean. Plus I had, I made sure to cook and stuff like that. I couldn't do anything. If somebody planned something on Sunday, I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't come. Because if I did not get everything completed that day, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't function. So all the bedding had to be done on Sunday. All of the windows had to be done on Sunday. All of the floors had to be done. The furniture had to be turned around and cleaned under it. I'm telling you guys, I'm nothing like what I used to be. I thank God for it. The only time it becomes really annoying to me is about every 2 to 3 months when I'm ready to change something. I just feel like throwing a bomb in it and starting all over with nothing. Little girl, I'm watching you. That's mine. Little girl, come here. Little girl. Is that mine? Is that mine? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Little girl, come here. Little girl, come here. Oh, you're so sick now. Come here. Give me that. That's mine. Go get your balls. All you got 50 balls out in the yard. Uh-oh. Here you go, little guy. Here. Here. Do you want this? Go get your balls. They're outside. Go get them. Okay. Okay. Wednesday. So Wednesday. Hi, Melly. So temper to make him. Who sees the bloody laundry for fuck's sake? Wednesday, actually, I saw her when I opened up the house today. When I got up this morning, I saw her out on the front porch. And so I picked her up and I brought her in and she was like, meow. She didn't want to come in because she knows the puppy's here. But the puppy was asleep. So I brought her in and went and laid her in the bed that she would go in and sleep in. She slept for about 3 hours in there. And then she came out screaming, wanting to get back outside. So she went back outside. So hopefully she'll come in, because the weather is so mild right now in Indiana. We're not used to this warm of weather, but we're also not used to the cold storm that came through before Christmas. I'm looking for a drink. We're not used to that either. It usually starts getting like bitter cold right now. Like we would have ice everywhere, but it's just being weird, which I'm fine with. Once Christmas is over, it just pisses me off. I just want a white Christmas, you know. Y'all, look what I did to Beefcake's office. Not his office, his garage. I didn't. All them totes are Christmas. There's Christmas tree. Trash. Fucking lawnmower that beat me up that day. More Christmas, more Christmas, more Christmas. Oh my God. I have to smoke out here though. Hey, excuse me. Anyways, thank God it's not icy or freezing because he would have no choice but to stay in here. I wouldn't let him go out. But it's so nice right now. It's so, so nice. See that basket right there, you guys? It's got the Christmas linens in it. I'm too scared to pick that bitch up. I was in serious pain. And then I feel bad for asking Bonus Child to do stuff, you know. I mean, he would absolutely pick it up and bring it in there to me. But, I mean, he works all day. And, you guys burning up over there in Australia? Lunchy, how are you, love bug? Good to see ya. Here, Newt, do you want this? Do you want it or no? You can have it. Okay, can we stop? Yo, I forgot how much having a puppy this age around. It's a lot of work. And it's a lot, you would think that it's easier when you've got other dogs. It's not, it makes it harder. And since I brought the puppy home, Anichka is not eating again. She will eat snacks, believe you me. She will eat her snacks. But eating her kibble, no. I'm almost so over it, getting that dog to eat when she's not being moody or PMSing or whatever, that I'm almost to the point where I'm just going to switch to canned food because she worries the hell out of me. When she gets moody, when something upsets her, when she's PMSing, she refuses to eat. Oh, how'd the mattress go? Did you lay on it? Or does it it probably has to fluff up, right? You know how much easier it would make it for me if I just put my dogs on canned food? I mean, it's shit food, you guys. It's shit food. But I'm getting real tired of making food for them to add to the kibble, which Newt is very good about getting a mouthful of food and then spitting the kibble out on the floor, because why would he eat the kibble when I'm cooking for him? Hey, stop it. Quit being sickening. I'm almost done with it. Either I'm just gonna have to make a pot of damn rice a day and just stick it in there. Give them an egg and rice. Trying to give y'all a picture. He just moves so much. See, back up. Chew on the stuff. What are you doing, Will Guy? He's just a Will Guy. Yeah. Hey, he's just a Will Guy. He's just a Will Guy. He's so cute, yeah. You rotten as all get out, but you cute, yeah. You totally upset the house. You upset the house. I don't think you guys can see him through the chat. Oh, there he is. He's all white. That's why I couldn't see him. No, he's a good dog. It's just a lot of energy. And I forgot about the energy part. Well, I didn't forget about the energy part. I just forget that I'm getting older. Oh, hi, Anichka. How are you feeling? Bring this back up there. Hi. Hello. He is a beautiful dog, and he really is a good dog. Other than he just chewed up the carpet again. But whatever. Whatevs. I didn't check that cord in there. I mean, those can be replaced. You guys, I'm going to go for about as soon as I finish the cigarette, walk back in because I got to figure out something for a little girl to eat because she's protesting food again. And I just wanted to jump onto a quick puppy cam with you guys um, and let you guys go. And get to, if I start in Beefcake's office and get everything, y'all don't need to hear my stories. You don't need to hear the drama that I put myself through. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. There is a couple of things that I want to cover that's in the news and I want to talk about. It's just making the time to do it, and I feel like a newborn mother, like you're trying to get a nap in when the puppy's getting a nap in, that kind of a thing, you know? So, and y'all know my sleep's all screwy anyways, and I mean, cause my big dogs, I mean, they sleep when I sleep. That's just what they do. And it's no problem. We're on it. We have our own little world that we work around, and the puppy's gonna have to just get used to it, and not stay up while we're sleeping and tear shit up. So, watching that fat farmhouse lady today when Pris would let me. Which one? Which one? Or the one that I sent you guys? Oh my God. Did you go back 2 years ago and see how much weight she's lost? Oh, it is growing. Peggy, Beefy is out of town. He left yesterday morning. And I swear this dog has already grown so much. And he's going to be gone at least a week. The middle of next week. And can you imagine how big the puppy's going to be when he gets back? So, oh, girl, I mean, there's something about her that pisses me off. Other than I think I have a little bit of a jealous problem with her, but there's something that pisses me off, but I can't quit watching, and I'm just like, but I'm like that with most things. If you piss me off, I'm probably going to stick around. I don't know, maybe I have to feel all the emotions, but she really just gets on my nerves, but I'm so damn proud of her. I think it's because she and I are complete opposites that I mean, we're completely opposite people. And she's got 6 kids at home still. I've got dogs at home, and we're in different stages of life, and she's lost from God knows how much weight. She told us all the way down to this, and then just now getting, I mean, she's living, y'all know I want to be Stevie Nicks. It's a whole thing with me. I love me some Stevie Nicks. I wanted to live her life. But anyways, I guess she's not quite 40 yet, and she is making enough money on YouTube where, because y'all, she was a school counselor up until last year, and she quit her job just to do YouTube full time. Now she's had a channel since the pandemic, I think is when she said. So anyways, it just finally blew up, and she was able to quit her job, and then she went and got, her mommy makeover, and I'm so jealous, and I'm just like, even if I went and got all that stuff done, got my boobs put back where they're supposed to be, and my stomach put back where it's supposed to be, and my thighs to look the way it's supposed to be, and nobody cares. I'm 57 years old. But then I think, but wait a minute, I'll care. Isn't that enough? And then I'm like, no, it's not enough. So, anywho, I think that's what it is. I mean, I'm watching her live her dream, and I'm rooting for her. I'm like, go girl, you do your thing. Do your thing, sister. Don't do what I did. And then at the same time, I'm going, damn, I wish I had done that. No, she's not 40 yet. Well, no, no, I know she looks a lot older. I noticed it when she did her last video, Lunchy, of a couple days ago where she was a week out of surgery and how much weight she had lost in her face. And I make Beefcake come in there and look at it so I could bitch, and I was like, look, she's a week out of surgery. And y'all, he don't give a damn, but he just appeases me. And he's like, yeah, but she's really, really liberal. I mean, that's what pisses him off. He can't, that's why he doesn't watch the YouTube stuff I watch, because he thinks it's nonsense. And he's like, yeah, but the way she talks is just really stupid. Like, you know. And I'm like, okay, but I just want you to look at her body. So I called him in there and made him look at like where she was just in her underwear and her bra, and she was showing the night before surgery how much weight she lost. I was like, look at that dumb bitch. Ah! And he's like, oh my God, you're just too vain. And he walked away and all this stuff. But I noticed when she came out of surgery and she was sitting in the chair and she was doing the update live on her surgery, how I was like, this bitch is going to get a facelift and a neck lift before me and Maggie do. And that's going to really piss me off. No, not the 1,000-pound sister. Her channel's called Charlotte Grove Farmhouse. And y'all, she is, it's inspiring because she lost all that weight. Now she's always been honest about being on a GPL-1, but y'all, she worked for that shit. I mean, she's got a gym down in her basement, and homegirl's down there lifting 70 pounds. She does leg day, arm day, stomach day, head day, feet day, toe day, finger day. I'm like, oh God, I would never make the time to do this. And it actually hurts my body to watch people do the things because I know she's doing it wrong, only because I've got boys that lift. And so my back is saying, oh, sister, you're just fucking up your back. You're going to be in trouble here in a couple years for doing it that way. But hey, whatevs. You'll look good. Anyways, but there's other things. And the way, and also her laugh, because I think it's fake. And I'm like, stop it. So it's just idioms, I think is how you say it. But yeah, she'll end up getting her plastic surgery on her face. I'm gonna hate her even more. I'm like, I can't hang out with that bitch. Cause y'all know you gotta have friends that are uglier than you to make you feel better about yourself. But y'all, I done moved myself out here to bumfuck, and there ain't nobody I hang out with, really, but y'all. And so I'm not walking through the store. You know, you always make, if you're going to the mall, I don't go to the mall, but like you always gotta have a friend that's uglier than you. And I would be her Duff. I would be her Duff. I'm really Maggie's Duff right now. It's just Maggie won't let you guys see her. If she let you see her, you would realize I'm Maggie's Duff. Yeah. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It'll tell you. But yeah, her face she's lost a lot of weight, and but I think it's fabulous. It's fucking fabulous. And how about this? I'm going to tell you guys this, then I'm going to let you go. I'm still smoking the same one. It just keeps going out, you guys. I'm not smoking another one. So Beefy wants me to get my bluff done. I don't have to, but I want to get a upper and a lower bluff, right? And he's like, I can't wait for you to get yours done because if yours looks good, I'm going to go get mine done. What husband says that to his wife? What? I was like, so you're going to possibly let me go fuck up my face? And that'll be you're going to pay for me to go get my bluff surgery done. And then if it looks bad, like you're just going to hang on to being who you are. But if it looks good, you're going to go have a man crisis and get yours done. Yo, he doesn't even he might need a upper bluff, maybe. Just a little bit, not like mine. And he doesn't need a lower bluff. So, but I just thought, who the hell says that? Nobody says that. That's what we say to our girlfriends. Go get it done. That's what my sister says to me, like, go get this done. Let me know how it turns out. You know? I know. So my dad, my dad did get an upper bluff done. And the VA did it. And oh my God, you guys, it was scary at first because it's like his eyes were just bulging out of his head. It felt like because his eyelids were so heavy. And I was like, Dad, because I noticed he wasn't wearing his glasses as much. I was like, Dad, do you see better? And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, I don't have to move my head to see as much. He's like, because my eyelids aren't over my eye. He said I used to have to like lean up to see higher than what my, and he said my peripheral vision has changed completely. He said, and I actually see, I don't have to squint. And I was like, that's amazing. So everybody, and I'm on a Facebook bluff site, and there hasn't been many that I've seen that are like hate what they've done. The ones that I see that do hate what they've done is like they haven't let it heal long enough. You know what I mean? Like they're seeing us, kind of like the scar that hasn't gone over, that hasn't blended in yet and stuff like that. I'm just like, girl, you just had surgery 3 months ago. Like leave it alone. I say that to myself. I don't ever like put messages on there. I just read the messages because I've been researching a lot about doing it. I really want to do it. Well, if it makes it easier to see, then yeah. Yeah, my eyes are really, really bad. Really, really bad. And I know my upper bluffs will be paid for because that's how low. Because I've already seen a surgeon about them. And that was the year before COVID. I was going in to get it done. But I'm glad now that I didn't because I could get it all done together. Because I talked to him about my 11s. I gotta go. Don't be calling me your Duff. I'm your Duff. I'm everybody's Duff. But anyways, so my uppers will be paid for by insurance because they are medically needed. But my lowers won't be. And he told me, I talked to him about my 11s, and he's like, look, because I was only, I'm 57 now, I think. And he told me, so that was what, 5 years ago, so I was like 52. He said, why don't you come back in about 5 years? He said, we'll talk about the 11s. And the only reason I mention the 11s is because everybody mentions it to me. And I do have hard 11s, but y'all, they don't bother me. I mean, they just don't. And I don't really have like a lot of, I mean, if I lift my eyebrows, I guess there's, but I have creases in the 11s, but I don't have creases in the rest of my face. And he's like, we're not going to touch your 11s. He's like, he said, I think you just need your bluff done and you'll be fine. He said, you're going to want it done later. So now's the time to go do it. But I still don't give a damn about those 11s. I don't care. That's just, to me, it's natural. My mother, honestly, did not have wrinkles, but her 11s weren't as deep as mine because she didn't say, fuck you all the time like I do. The 11s, Melly Joe, are the ones that go up from the top of your nose into your forehead. It looks like two lines, like on each side of your nose that goes up in between your eyebrows and your nose into your forehead. Those are called the 11s. I call it my fuck you lines because I can't say fuck you without squinting, and that's how you get them. That and the breakdown of the, he told me that they come from squinting and it comes from the breakdown of the brow. So I just don't want to be embarrassed about my eyes. It doesn't matter how much makeup I wear or not wear or whatever. My eyes bother me because I just think they look so old, so old. And y'all, I could get a breast reduction for free. Wouldn't cost me a damn thing to go get my breast reduction because of my back. But I'm scared. And my doctor's been telling me 4 years, you need to go. It'll help, especially with the neck part of my back. And he's like, you need to go and just get them done. He's like, you're going to be happy just like you were when you listened to me, got that uterus taken out. And he's probably right, but I'm scared to death, y'all. I think grandmothers are supposed to look old, no offense. Yeah, but when I agree, and that's why my 11s don't bother me. But my eyes are so, I look tired, not old. That's the difference. Is that I could have 6 hours of sleep and wake up, and Beefcake doesn't even know I've been asleep the last 6 hours. He's like, you look really tired. And I'm like, yeah, fuck off. That's the thing. I don't mind looking my age at all, but I want my eyes fixed. I think if you're super skinny too, it shows people who are skinnier, it definitely you show more wrinkles. Now my mom was always like a size anywhere probably from a size 12 to a 18. When she passed away, I think she was a 14. So, of course she had plumpy face like me. And so I think that's the reason why because even my sister, who's 4 years older than me, y'all, she doesn't have wrinkles. Now, the wrinkles that go across her forehead, when she's not smiling or raising her eyebrows, you could see a little bit in it, not a lot. But my mom gave us great skin, you guys. I've never had any kind of acne or anything wrong with my face. In the end, Botox causes more wrinkles. I just wanted to try the Botox, but but then when I heard you got to get it done every 6 months, I'm like, who's got them, or every 3 months, whatever. Who's got the money for that? I don't want to pay money for that. I don't want to I don't want to spend my money on that. So if I could just get my eyes done, and also my teeth, I want my teeth whitened and taken out and just thrown away and start over. Even though I think I'm probably, I mean, dentists can't argue with you over stuff like that, right? If you're paying for it, if you say, take out my teeth, they have to, I think. The military doesn't, because they pay for it for the most part. But I've been screaming about my teeth probably since I was about 18, about getting them all taken out. Lulu says, I've had Botox for 20 years, never an issue. Started having chia seeds and nearly died from my kidneys failing as they blocked me up. Anything has its risks, I guess. Yes, it's true. That is very true. That's right. Beefcake and I were talking about that before he left. Or no, last night when he called me to tell me he got to Canada. He was talking about how his stomach was hurting, and I was like, what crap did you eat? Because, I mean, we eat pretty clean. And he said, well, I had tons of sunflower seeds, which is no big thing. Anytime we go on a road trip anywhere, I mean, we down those pickle flavor sunflower seeds. So I was like, no, it wasn't that. And he had eaten some other kind of peanuts. And I was like, I'm telling you, that's it. Because my favorite nut was always a pistachio. And when I was in my 30s, it started giving me bad heartburn. So I switched to cashews. And now I can't eat the cashews because it doesn't matter. If I eat 5 of them, I will have a bad stomach ache. And then whenever I had that procedure done with the doctor and found out I had just a slight amount of diverticulitis, he was like, do you eat nuts or seeds or anything? And I was like, yeah. And he said, stop it. He said, it's not bad now, but I'm telling you, it will get worse. And that's the number one bad thing that's bad for your innards like that. So that's what clogs a lot of people with diverticulitis up, is because those seeds and pieces of the nut get caught in those folds. And from what I hear, I've never had a problem with it. I just always have a stomach ache. Yeah, so nuts are hard to digest, but I still love them. I love me some good sunflower seeds when we're driving. Sucking on all the pickle stuff flavoring off of them, and then spitting the seed, the shell, and getting the seed. It's an art. But I'm not saying I still don't do it, because when we went out of town to get The puppy, I did have a few, but I'm cognizant of it now. Like, I know what it can do. And believe me, my my son-in-law has diverticulitis, and it puts him in the hospital, and I'm like, oh no, I don't ever want to feel that. Peanut butter toast with honey. Yes, that is good stuff. Good stuff. Or you can just get the peanut butter that's got the honey mixed in with it. Mmm, yummy, yummy, yummy. Lulu says, Peggy, Botox stops the dynamic lines. So in the end, you won't have formed as many wrinkles. What gets me though is women who start very young. I mean, I know women in their 20s that have already started Botox they tell them it's pre-maintenance or something, some weird word like that. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, I don't believe that. I think they're starting them way too early on that shit. And it's making them even more vain. And once you start someone in their 20s who I think have not even come into themselves and find anything really to love about themselves, you're just making for a person to really, really hate themselves and think that the answer is under a knife somewhere. Preventative Botox, that's what I thought. But in your 20s, like if my daughters ever told me in their 20s they were going to go do it, I'd be like, please don't. Please, just don't. Love yourself. Because when you're 40 and 50 and 60 and you're looking back at that 20-year-old picture, you're going to think, oh my God, I was fucking hot and did life wrong. I could have been sleeping with Bruce Springsteen. Huh. So luckily my girls, you know, they don't do that stuff. Especially in Australia because we have so much sun, stops the squinting and forming lines in the first place. After several years, you lose that function and don't really need Botox. Every time mine wore off, I've had a massive headache. My eyes are so sensitive, it makes me squint. I'll take all y'all don't want. I'll tell all y'all you don't want it. Bruce Springsteen is yucky. Says the girl who's in love with, I just watched one of his movies. Last night, thought about you, Peggy. Oh my God, what was it? It was with Diane Keaton. Something Anne. It's an old movie from the 70s. Woody, what's his name? Gene Wilder. Oh, I watched a Woody. I don't know why I was thinking it was Woody. Whatever Woody's name is. Maybe his name is... Anyways, says the woman who's in love with Gene Wilder. Bruce Springsteen was hot back in the 80s. What? He creeps me out with the I'm on fire song. No one sees what it's about. Beyond me, I go. You're a hooch for Gene? And I loved me some... I'm a hooch for quite a few, to tell you the truth, but they hit me at different times. Bruce Springsteen is a creep. Think of the lyrics. I'm on fire. It's sickening. Guess I don't know the lyrics, but don't fuck it up for me because I love that song. And don't think I didn't love when Courtney Cox, before she was a Courtney Cox, jumped up on stage with him and sang that song with him in the 80s. Wished I was her. I would have stole his heart. All right, I'm going to go look up the damn words, but I'm probably still going to like the song. I was about 8 when it came out. It would terrify me, still does. Sicko. All right, I'm going to go find out. I love that song, though, y'all. I'm jamming to it. Love me some Springsteen. Nobody looked better in jeans and those 501s than Springsteen. I'm telling you that right now. It is not. Is it? Okay, well, I will. You know, There are a lot of songs out there that we were singing, and I found this out. Even songs from the 60s and shit, you know, how much they were talking about. Um, and we didn't even know it, but we were jamming to it. Oh, but see, that's okay. This is what I want to say about this. This is what I want to say about that. When I talk about the 60s and the 50s stuff and all of that, if you listen to those love songs, those guys are always calling girls their little girl. Let's just be real. That's what they were doing. I was listening to the other song the other day, and he was calling her his little girl, and I was like, I love this song, and what's happening here? And so I listened to the lyrics, and it was something from the 60s, I think. And I thought, wow, in today's world, that would just be fucked up. But then, I mean, I don't know. I can't, you know, that kind of stuff was going on even back then. Maybe it was, and I mean, it was a different time. And they called each other different terms of endearment. I don't know if her daddy can do things. Oh, wait, no, what? But is he calling her daddy meaning her father, or is he calling her daddy meaning, like, you know how guys call their girlfriends, especially in the Hispanic community, mommy or mammy? Believe me, I've had a couple of guys say that to me. Hey, mammy, what's up? I'm like, no, no, not that, not that. So that's what you have to ask yourself. All right, I'm gonna, you know, I'll deep dive it. I'll go and find an interview about it as well. I'll listen to the words completely again. And then, but for me, honestly, is that the only song that creeps you out of his? Because I'm gonna have to look up some. God dang it, you guys! I had plans tonight. Oh shit on a biscuit. Anyways, I will check it out, but I am going to believe that just like a lot of Hispanic guys and black dudes call their old ladies, if you want to call them that, I don't believe in that word either. I don't like the word, but they call their mate their mate, their wife, their girlfriend, their whatever, mommy, mammy, that kind of shit. That's the way that I think. And then you hear guys say, call me daddy, and they're in bed with them. So that's, I'm just going to find out what the term means back then. Okay, but I don't, okay, I'm going to ask Beefcake about it. I will. But I will listen to the words and I will read the words too without, okay, so don't listen, just read the, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go deep dive it. But for right now, I have to stand on the line of, because I refuse to call someone a pedophile or that they have pedophilic, any kind of tendencies or anything like that, without proof. Too many people that happens to, and it's happened here in our own community. So I'm not going to do it, but it is what it is, and I'm going to look up during those times if that was a slang word for it as well, because if it is, it's kind of not fair, you know? There must be a Reddit thread about it. I'm sure we can't be the only ones, Peggy and the Real Lunch Lady. I mean, I'm sure you're not, but you know, there's people out there that say people are pedophiles, and there's a whole bandwagon that say it too, but it does, I'm not trying to be mean or negative. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, because I think calling someone a pedophile is, when they're not, is worse than being a murderer, in my opinion. So, now I won't get the shit done that I want to get done because now I got to deep dive songs. Oh, fuck me. And it won't just be this one, it'll be probably just about all of his songs. All right. I don't think he is a PDF per se, just the song is about it. Well, we'll see. I'll see what I say. I'm not going to do it to try to change your mind at all. I just have to do it for myself because I love the jam. I love it. But I know that the devil doesn't come at us always looking like a monster either. It comes in sheep's clothing. So we have to be careful what we let in our heads. I'm aware of that. It may sound perfectly innocent. I mean, let's just face it. Music has gotten people, music, TV that looks completely innocent has gotten people to go down really, really dark roads because it wasn't innocent. So I'm aware of that, but I can't go looking like that. I have to go in it from an innocence. You know, it's like Rapper's Delight. If you guys, I mean, I love me some Rapper's Delight. If you really listen to the song, it's trash. It's but I think it's funny. But I was listening to it as a kid, and I knew it word for word as a kid. So there's a lot of songs out there like that. Bruce Springsteen, Mellencamp look like dirty drunkards to me. Well, that doesn't make them pedophiles. I mean, there was one time my mom was an alcoholic, you know? There's a song, Devil Inside by INXS, Can't Believe. I used to sing along. Even Polly turns it down when it comes on. We need to be careful. I totally, wholeheartedly believe that. Totally. You have to be careful what you allow in the gates of your mind. That's true. That can play havoc. And just give Peggy some Willy Wonka, some Wonka for her Willy, or she's gonna give Gene Wilder a Wonka for his Willy. That's what Pegs is gonna do, because she's hot for Gene Wilder, and I've never heard a woman say that, so I'm side-eyeing. But I think you just might be my type of weirdo. Maybe that's why we get along, because you're not embarrassed to say that you're a hooch for Gene Wilder. A lot of people would laugh at you and say, no, you're a freak. I don't want to hang around you. But for me, the weirder, the better. I dig me weird people. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. I can't believe I sat here and talked while this dog is asleep. That's when I try to get shit done, when the dog's asleep. I love you guys so much. You got the golden ticket. I will check it out. I promise you, I will check out that song here within the next hour. I got to feed my dogs. Got to go make some rice, damn it. Feed my dogs, and then I'll start the research. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Hit the like on your way out. Last person in, you guys do me a favor, hit the light, because we don't leave the light on for people around here. Y'all be good or be good at it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.